Welcome to Assassin's Creed Origins. Today we're going to learn a little bit about how to use a horse, how to call it, and how to get one if you can't afford to buy one. Now I am assuming that you have purchased a horse, and what I'm going to do here is show you how to call a horse quickly so you can go somewhere. What you're going to want to do is push down on the left control pad on the very bottom and hold that down, and that will whistle the horse to come by. And then after you do that, you're going to go up to the horse, and there's this thing here called a mount. You're going to hit the triangle button and go on top, and then you can take off for a ride. And it is a lot of fun to be able to control the horse and make him go as fast or as slow as you'd like. There's one other feature I'd like to show you about using the horse, and maybe not everybody knows this one, but if you hold down the X button, it's going to give you an option that says follow road. If you can hold that down, what it's going to do is draw a line and a path that will follow a road, which is pretty cool because it allows us to follow the road path on autopilot. Now there's another cool feature about this, and in order to do this, what you're going to do is hit the options button, and that's going to pull up the screen right here. And what we're looking to do is go to the map, and we are going to try to set the marker to a location that we'd like to go. I'm thinking somewhere to the right. There's a fortress over there. I'm going to go right there. And what you do is we're going to hit X to set the marker right there, and then we're going to hit the back button. And if you'll notice, our horse instantly turned around and started heading to our destination, which is really neat. One of the things I like about this game, if you'll notice, our destination is about 500 meters from here. Another cool thing you can do is if you push up on the control pad, you can take control of the eagle, and you can pretty much get a bird's eye view of the whole thing, and you can see our characters right down there. But yeah, pretty sweet. The other thing you can do is you can set a marker with the bird too, and use that as a method of traveling to a certain location. So you could scout with the bird, set a marker, and then have the horse go on autopilot to that location. It's pretty neat how you can scout with a bird and then, of course, go back to riding the horse. And, of course, we're at our destination. You can also fight from this horse, too, which is pretty sweet. If you get good with the arrows, it can be an effective method of attacking. Now, let's say that you couldn't save up enough money to buy this expensive racehorse that I have behind me. Well, no worries. You can just take another horse. If you look to the left right there, there's a horse. We're going to hit triangle to mount it and go for a ride. Oh, look at that. There's another horse right there. We're going to go up to it. And, of course, hit triangle to mount. Problem solved. Now, if you get really good at combat, you can defeat enemies on chariots. And you probably guessed it. You can mount the chariot as well. This one is controlled by two horses. It rides a little bit differently. Not quite as simple as you'd like, but it's pretty sweet. And the nice thing is, if you get good at chariots, you can, of course, do some pretty sweet stuff. That's right, there is a stadium set aside just for chariot races, and more specifically, full tournaments. This is pretty sweet. Now, if you practice at this and get good at it, more specifically, you hold down R2 and hold the X for a boost, you might have a chance to win. It's a little tricky to get the controls down to steer it, but yeah, it can be very rewarding to take down a full tournament, not just an individual race. I'm talking about a full 3-race circuit tournament, there's some nice items you can get as well from doing that. And yeah, that's one of the fun things about this. But yeah, practice, and learn the mechanics of setting up on a horse, and you're going to have a lot of fun. That's going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching.